Yo, what's up? Welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all are having a great day. I'm excited today because we get to get into our second video on Tales of Aria First Edition. Today's video is going to be a voiceover of my wife's sealed pool opening. She did not want to be on video, so I'm just going to do a voiceover of her opening packs for the first time ever, which is super cool. Hope you guys are enjoying the new setup. We've got our new YouTube recording area back there. That's where I do all my openings. And then if I ever get internet from Elon again, this will be the view you guys will have for the stream where I do a lot of Star Citizen. But enough talking, and let's get into my wife's sealed pool openings. So unfortunately, my wife was not able to make it with me to the pre-release, but these are some of the promos that we got featured at the top. This is her first time ever trying to open a pack. And so you'll see here I have to step in here in a second to show her, these things can be tricky, especially when you don't want to damage the cards. And so again, like I said, these are the first packs she's ever opened, and she ends up building an Oldham deck out of all these first edition cards, and stomps my head in. Pretty much decked myself, and I played against her with Lexi. But as you guys can see here, we're just going to go through, and if I see something notable, I'll talk. If not, I'll just kind of let my face sit in the background of these cards. Right here, I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, no, put these in one pile. But I was just like, whatever, do your own thing. Open it how you want to open it, and I'll try and fix it afterwards. But she just started placing cards out all over the place. So I just let her do her own thing. And unfortunately, man, am I not going to be able to see these cards? Let's see. All right, so there's the first rare, Lightning Press. Second rare is going to be a Snapshot. And then we ended up with a foil Polar Blast. Sorry for any cuts there that may have happened. I was trying to view this full screen so I could actually read the cards. And yeah, so I don't know where we left off with you guys. I tried to jump back in roughly where I thought we were. But for some reason, I hope the video doesn't turn out like this. But the card quality is really bad for me right now. So I'm hoping you guys can actually read these cards once the video comes out. I guess we'll see. But nice little Bramble Spark there. She ended up with really good cards to do a Briar deck, but I guess just based on what she read or how she felt, she said that she wanted to run Oldham. But in my opinion, I think when I was looking through the cards, she could have had a really good Briar deck from this pool. And I believe right here I'm explaining to her the piles that she can put them in. So those are her rares. I'm telling her don't scoop up the rares. And the equipment, keep the equipment separate, and then you can just make one pile of everything else. So put the rares aside, put the equipment there, keep the equipment, there we go. So there's the foil, there's the equipment, and then I think I tell her to separate the token. Yep, there we go. So again, this is the first pack that she's ever opened. I know I'm kind of rambling. This is the first time that I've really done a voiceover for someone else opening cards. So I'm just trying to help her get everything organized for her first pack opening, and now I'm trying to go back and remember everything that was going on, trying to read these cards. God, I really hope this quality isn't that bad when you guys go to watch it, because man, it's so hard to read anything. I really hope we didn't jack up the quality of this video for you guys, but oh well. If we did, it is what it is. I think it's super cool that my wife's doing her first ever pack opening. She really liked it. She shows off all the packs. It was just a really cool experience to get to share this with my wife, who's not normally like a super nerd, but she's actually really enjoyed Flesh and Blood. So it was really cool to actually get her involved and want to open all this stuff. So there's her equipment pile there, and then we just go on through. Again, she takes her time, right? Because she's never seen these cards before. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but she's just going through the cards and, enjoying the art. And that's one of the biggest things for me about this game, is the art is so beautiful. It's so easy, in my opinion, to get people into the game. So there's our first rare, Sigil of Suffering, I think it is, and then Rites of Lightning. And then we got a foil Evergreen, and we got the old Buckler. But yeah, so that's the really cool thing about this game for me, is I've always struggled to find people to play with, and to get my wife interested in games. And I really believe what helped sell it was the first deck I introduced her to was Prism, which is beautiful. And then this Tales of Aria set came out, and it is just, it's so beautiful. I mean, the artists do not get enough credit, I don't think. It is seriously incredible. I mean, look at those packs. There's Lexi for you there. And yeah, she starts getting the hang of opening the packs, which is really nice. You know, when you're first trying to open these things, you're just so nervous about damaging cards, especially because they're first edition, you know what I mean? But yeah, she does a great job, and I believe she actually enjoyed herself, you know, which is nice. I don't know who doesn't like opening packs, you know what I mean? I think it's such a neat experience, right? Because it's like a lotto, you know, you never know what you're gonna hit, and so I think it's awesome. This is really kind of bringing me back to my streaming days, right? Because I'm kind of just sitting back and watching her open. There's our rare Icequake and rare, is that a Majestic? No, it's a Majestic Flicker Wisp. And then it looks like a foil is Weave Earth. But yeah, it kind of brings me back when I had internet and could stream on Twitch, because I'm just sitting here and, you know, getting to chat with you guys. And was that a rare? Was Weave Earth a rare? Maybe that's what that was. It might have been a rare foil, so her first rare foil. And but yeah, it's just really cool to kind of sit back. I'm not really focusing on opening the cards or figuring out what the cards are. I'm just getting to actually enjoy watching someone else and then just kind of talking over it. So it's very much like I'm an announcer during this. But so I think this is pack number 4. Total of 6 packs when you do a sealed event. A lot of fun, man. If you've never done a sealed event, they're so much fun. This was for a pre-release, so it was even more special, because you get all the first edition cards and the promos and stuff, so that was really cool. But the thing I really like about Flesh and Blood is that the boxes are specifically built that you can have a good, I don't know what that is, summon shelter maybe, and I don't know what that was. And then Chilling Ice Vein for the rare, and then an amulet. But anyway, so I think it's really cool that their booster boxes are made very well to accommodate draft or sealed. And so, you know, in sealed, you've got 6 packs, and there's 24 total in the box. So you can make a total of 4 pools. And out of those, you know, you could create a few different decks and see which runs the best with the cards you have. But the reason I like sealed so much is because it kind of puts everybody on an even keel, like an even battlefield, because, you know, it doesn't matter. Nobody has the ability to go spend a crap ton of money and just get better cards than you can afford. In this, everybody's kind of on the same playing field. You know, yes, someone can pull something crazy, and then, you know, you're kind of poop on luck. But yeah, I think this is where she pulls. No, okay. So Rites of Replenishment foil, pretty cool. There it is, boom. First cold foil either one of us have ever pulled. So she pulls the first cold foil ever. So freaking cool, man. It's just a common, but like I said, that was both of our first cold foil pull. So I was super stoked on that. I was like, dang, that's so cool, honey. But yeah, so anyway, I love sealed. First edition's not really a great set to do it in because the boxes are more expensive. But if you can get somebody, oh God, here she grabs it with her nail, and I about freak out. I was like, no, you're gonna damage the card. Whatever you do not grab it with your nail. I'm like, push down and pull up. Please do not use your nail. But especially with those cold foils, because you never know what might happen. But anyway, yeah, I had a ton of fun at the sealed event. I wish she could have gone. I went 1 and 2. If you guys haven't seen my other video, go ahead and check that one out. It's got my, I don't go through pulling all the cards because I'm actually at an event and I'm trying to build a deck, which was a catastrophe, but it was a lot of fun either way. And I just kind of ended up throwing a deck together at the end. Whereas my wife, I brought her packs home, she opened them on video, and then we've only played 1 match with these decks, and she was Oldham and she beat me. But yeah, so this I believe this is the last pack. I haven't really been keeping count. But yeah, just so much fun, man. Just so much fun, you know, getting to watch her excitement from opening her first ever packs, and then getting to just kind of ramble to you guys has been an absolute blast for me. I miss streaming so much because this is basically what streaming is. You sit here, you talk to yourself, and hope you have people to interact with. But you can see there's the thumb up from the wifey. She was super excited about that. And yeah, that was our first cold full. That was my wife's first ever sealed event. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I've got tons more. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got boxes upon boxes. I've got some 3 boxes of Arcane Rising. I've got 2 boxes of regular Monarch, 1 box of Monarch First Edition. I've got a case of Crucible of War, and I've got 2 cases of Tales of Aria, and then the Blitz deck, which has 9 of the Blitz decks, even though there's only 3. It was like the set that came with 9. So I'll be opening all that stuff on video. I'm probably going to be opening the older stuff now, and you just won't see it till later, because I need to get my Tales of Aria stuff out so I have relevant content on YouTube. But yeah, dude, I've got tons of videos planned. I've got a local game store tour that I'm going to start, where I go into the local game stores and I've got a list of like 9 questions that I ask, and it just kind of helps bring exposure to places that you may not know exist, or, you know, a community that you may not know exists. Like maybe you're into a certain game and you didn't know that this store over here is, you know, has a really big following there. So I think that'll be a great success. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff really helps. I know you hear it all the time, but hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until next time, guys, peace.